But isn't it this is the same guy who love my Allah? Hello?
Yo, what's up?
What happened to your teeth?
What's up? I see you like me too much.
Either you speak like a man or I will dump you in the garbage. You want to speak like a man or you're a kid?
Why are you making fun of Muslims, man?
I'm not making fun of Muslims. It's you who's making fun of you yourself. You know, let me ask you. They asked Zakir Naik about having fun, as long as you mentioned the word fun. He said, they said to him, well, music is haram, art is haram, chess is haram. So what is halal? How we can have fun? Do you know what the answer is?
Yeah, what it is.
He says that you can have fun only what is lawful by Allah. So I'm asking you now, what is lawful by Allah to have fun? If your music is not fun and it's not is forbidden, art is forbidden, you know, singing is forbidden, chess is forbidden. So what do you Muslim do for fun then?
For fun, we can do some sports.
Ah, this is
like,
for fun. Like what?
Yeah.
Like what? Belly dancing? Like belly
No,
dancing?
like whoever, like the videos you are showing, those are filthy people.
And you are not filthy?
I'm not like them who publicly sin.
Okay, so you do it perfect, like privately. You don't do it publicly.
Why do you want to know what I do?
Okay, I'm asking you now, do you do muta?
I don't do that.
Why not? Isn't it fun to rent a woman for sex? Is that filthy or this is decent?
You asked me what halal to have fun.
Okay,
so I'm
asking you, do you do muta? This is Islamic halal fun. Do you rent women for sex as your prophet you order you?
He then forbid as well. Okay.
Explain to us if it why he forbade. Was it bad?
He forbade it.
Okay, why he forbid it? How he promoted, how he ordered it, and then why he forbid it?
I don't have too much knowledge on that.
So you are the one who exposed me, but in 2 minutes you have no idea. Is that what you do? Is that what you did last time and the time before it and the time before it? Each time I ask you a question, you say I do not know, and then you go and chat and you say I expose you.
Yeah, I exposed you.
Okay, then answer, idiot. Answer. Why your prophet he allow you to do muta? How in the world he is a decent man, as you claim, as your Muslim claim, and then he allow you to rent your sister to someone else? How much, by the way, you charge when you do muta? There's like a Islamic price, or it's up to you?
I don't know what they used to do.
Well, can you ask your like somebody from your family if how much the charge these days?
You can ask Shia actually, you know.
What do you mean ask Shia? You are not a
Yeah,
Shia?
because I think they do that.
Yeah, Shia, they do that, true. And the Muslims need to do that, but they should just change the name. Today they have something called Al-Urfi, which no, there's no witnesses. They have Zawaj a friend, which mean marry a friend, which mean you don't take her home, you take her to the hotel, you do boom boom, and everybody go in his direction. So you Muslim Sunni do the same, but you change the name for it. So why your prophet he allow prostitution? This is prostitution. You rent a woman for a day or two, and you pay her. You have to pay her. So why he allow that? Tell us.
Like, I don't know why he allowed that at that time, but eventually Allah said, like, even alcohol was permissible, right? But it was forbidden slowly, just like the same with muta. That's how
it's forbidden slowly. Okay, can you show me where it's forbidden slowly?
No, I'm not saying like. I'm just giving you an example.
Is alcohol bad or good?
Yeah, it's bad. It has damages.
Are you sure it is bad?
Yes, because my Lord said there is more harm in it than benefit.
Your Lord, he says that?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know that your Lord, he says the opposite. Here we go, chapter 16, verse number 67. Your God, Allah, he claimed that alcohol is a miracle of his own.
Okay.
It's a great benefit, and it's a sign from Allah. When somebody gets drunk, this is Allah making a miracle. Read it.
And from the fruits of date palms and grapes. I can't see the full verse, you know.
You can open in your in your phone. Open chapter 16, verse number 67. Don't be lazy. You are the genius guy. You are from Indonesia, right?
No.
You are
From
where
India.
are you? Where from? Where from India?
Yeah.
Okay, just get some curry. You know that will speed your phone. Go ahead, read.
You said chapter 16?
Chapter 16, verse 67.
Okay, wait. Mm. And from the fruits of the palm trees and grape vines you take intoxicant and good provision. Indeed, in that is a sign for a people who reason. Yeah.
Why? What?
So, my God is saying you guys make that drink from date palms and grapes. So Allah is saying, you see the sign,
What
how you
sign?
can
What
make
sign?
stuff.
So if somebody get drunk, this is a miracle from Allah.
Not it's saying about how great grapes and date palms are.
Yeah, but it says this is a sign for people who have wisdom.
Mm.
This is a sign. This is a miracle. The one who have wisdom will see it.
Is that what it says in the Tafsir?
Huh?
In the Tafsir, is that what it says?
You Muslims, what's wrong with you? I mean, you are the Abdul who can expose me, and you are asking me what Tafsir says? What happened
I
to you? You feel
I
weak
can
now? What happened?
I
Come
can
on.
just expose you
Come on.
on
Yeah, you
on
expose
what
me. Yeah,
is.
you can all of you Muslims expose me. Yeah, this is why Muslim leave Islam, because you Muslim expose me. So, what kind of God he claimed that making wine is a miracle of his own? And what
I
kind of
have
God he says alcohol is goodly provision?
I have to see, I have to see why he said that.
You have to see, are you going to talk to Allah or somebody else?
But I want to ask you something. Do you love me?
Do you what?
Do you love me and Muslims?
Do you love me? You are a man.
Yeah,
I
do
don't
you?
love men. You know, I
No,
like
no,
women.
not like that. I'm
Mm.
saying, do you love me and do you love Muslims?
Well, I love every human being. I believe everybody to be saved. It's not about just Muslims or non-Muslims. Anyone who, God, He created him. So we believe that we are brothers in humanity, and all of us, we are at the end of the day, we are children of God. So for me, you are just a lost person, and maybe you are younger than me. So I will say you are my younger brother. I have nothing against you, except you are following stupid Muhammad.
You do know that we have reasons why we follow him. You do know that, right?
You don't talk from your nose, talk from your mouth. What you have reason to what?
You do know that we have reasons that to follow my prophet.
What is the reason? Here we go. Your prophet saying to you that it's a good provision to drink alcohol. Why he changed his mind? How come at that time when he said that, it was a great, alcohol was wonderful. You don't have to praise it. I mean, if he is in the future, slowly, as you said, he is going to prevent people from drinking. Well, he don't need to praise it. Here he was praising it.
I have to say, but I will read about it.
Yeah.
Why I said that, and I
No, he's
wanted
a
to ask.
hypocrite. When Muhammad, Muhammad, when he got sick, he cannot drink no more. He said, I, stop drinking, and people they start making fun of Muslims too. You know that the Muslims used to go to the mosque, and all of them they are drunk, including Muhammad, correct? And when the people they start making fun of Muhammad and say, look at his followers. So Muhammad he made a verse saying, oh, don't go to the mosque when you are drunk. Like what? Don't go to the
You
mosque when you are drunk.
are you like talking from Sahih sources? Like,
No,
can
this
you
is the
show me
Quran.
from?
This is the Quran.
No, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying since you just claimed that my prophet was drunk, can you show me that?
Well, we can show you tons of hadith, no problem. Here we go.
Okay, I want to read something like that.
Here we go. What is the word wine in Arabic? Do you know?
I don't know.
You go search in search in YouTube, and you will see Zakir Naik speaking about nabid. Nabid. Here it says that how they were making nabid for Muhammad. Even Muhammad, he was teaching them how to make nabid.
It says khamr.
Nabid is a khamr. You can go right now to the dictionary and see nabid is a khamr. Nabid is a khamr.
Yeah, wait, let me search.
He drink in the morning, he drink at night, he drink 3 days a week. Endless hadith.
Oh, it says non-intoxicating.
Well, who said so? This is nabid. How it can be intoxicating if it's not, if it's nabid? This is what the Muslims saying here. Nabid. It says nabid. Do you say nabid? Here we go. Go to call Zakir Naik and tell him what nabid mean. Go right now. All those hadith. Look how many.
Okay, can you show me the hadith where my prophet drank it?
Okay, is it? You Muslims are really weird. We have verses in the Quran. Here it says they give him wine in the morning and afternoon, at night. So what he do with it? He wash with it?
No, since you said my prophet was drunk in the mosque with his companions, I want to see that.
Well, the Quran says that.
Where does the Quran Allah says go in the mosque and drink wine? Where he
No, it
says
doesn't
that?
say go to the mosque, drink wine. It says don't go to the mosque when you are drunk. Which
Yeah,
mean
don't.
they
No,
are
it does not.
which
It does
mean
not
he did
say.
not forbid them from drinking. He says don't go to pray when you are drunk.
No, no. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It says
You
don't
say
even go there.
do you say don't go to the mosque when you are drunk unless they are drunk?
It does not say mosque. It says salah.
Well, what do you pray in the bathroom?
My prophet said this whole earth, my Allah has given.
So if the whole earth is a masjid for me, so why he have the Kaaba then? That's mean the Kaaba is a fraud.
But mosques are made for just for the purpose to remember Allah.
For remember. Okay, it's a yeah. Okay, so it's like to remember. Yeah, I see. So
And I want to ask you.
so hold on. Let me. So your prophet, when he made the verses that don't go to the mosque when you are drunk, he was talking to nobody. Nobody was drinking, or Muslims were drinking, including him.
Not including him, there were companions of my prophet who had the habit of drinking, and he used to punish them with slashes, and once a companion said lanatullah on this person. He is the companion of the prophet, yet he drinks. That means my prophet did not drink. And so my prophet said, oh Umar, don't curse him like that. Indeed, he loves Allah and His Messenger. You see, my prophet said he's getting punished for that, for drinking.
Yeah, but this is after he forbid it. But all the time, he was, he was drinking. Why Allah? You see, you are avoiding. You are talking like a kid. But I will go with you because you are the only kid we have for now for fun. Why Allah? He says alcohol is good, if it is bad anyway. You just said that your prophet he forbid it, and even he cursed somebody for drinking wine, correct?
My prophet didn't curse somebody. A companion was cursing that drunk person. You live in the companion of prophet.
No, your prophet he cursed. You're a stupid liar again. I have to call you stupid.
Okay, you can call me whatever you want.
No, I'm not calling you. This is who you are. Because your prophet, he cursed all over. Your prophet even said that the woman, she take hair from her face, she is cursed. Just for taking hair from her face.
Oh, okay. Do you know of a hadith where a companion
Let us
said,
focus now with the wine. So did your prophet drink wine or not?
and I don't think he ever drunk it.
So what we will
That's
do?
why I told you to show me proof.
Here we go. I will show you. In front of you. Let's see.
I thought today you were gonna talk about, Ram and 10 interesting
We talk
facts
about
about.
Ram. Ram is your God, as you say. Here we
Oh,
go.
really?
Here we go. This is your prophet. We were with the prophet, may Allah be upon him, and he asked for something to drink. A man from the company asked, should we give him nabid? Between two brackets, a drink from the date. But still, this is a khamr. You know, they use fruits to make khamr, alcohol. He replied, yes. The man, he went quickly and brought a cup of nabid. He bought what? Do you see it? Can you read?
Yeah, wait, I
Okay.
will read it.
So he
We
bought
were,
he brought for him a cup of what? Remember the word nabid, right?
yeah.
Okay. Between two brackets, it says drink made of date. Remember that. To drink. He replied, yes. The man quickly brought a cup of nabid. So again, the same, nothing. The Messenger of Allah said, why did you not cover it up, even you put in a piece of wood on it? This is your prophet teaching them how to make nabid. This is number one. Let us go to the second one. We were with Allah Messenger and he asked for water. A person said, Allah Messenger, may we not give you nabid to drink? Again, nabid. You see the word nabid? You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Prophet, the Muslim, they call him holy. He said, yes, you may. So he told him, I will give you nabid. He did not say any other word. Then the person went out speedily and brought a cup containing nabid. Contain what?
Nabid.
Okay. And then what your prophet said?
Why did you
Look,
not
actually,
cover
hold on,
it?
hold on, hold on. You see, I just discovered something. The Arabic is different from the English. Here it says, فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إلا خمرته. Anything except the wine, except the alcohol. So they took it off. They took it off totally from the hadith, from the original hadith. Here it says, even if it was with wood, he said, then he drank it. But here in Arabic it says something different. And actually,
Al-Kamaratahu.
yeah, khamr, you know what khamr, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he drank it. And he drank it. They took the word khamr from there, and they continue saying even with a wood. What wood? Khamratahu is a wood. Khamr. Let us see. Let's see. Here we go. يشربه. Okay. ينبذ له في السقاء. Let us see this hadith. How many times he drink it, your prophet? They make the nabith for him, and he drink it in the evening. He drink it. Here it says in the evening. Let us see. And here it says he drank it the day and the next day and the following day, and when the evening of the third day he would drink it and give some to others. All of this is about Nabid. Even Aisha, there's a hadith about your prophet, he was doing wudu with Nabid.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you give me that so I can show Muslims that?
Aren't you a Muslim? You are saying show Muslim. I thought you are a Muslim.
I am a Muslim, but by Muslims I mean knowledgeable Muslims. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let us see. Here we go. I'm sure if he can have even shower with it, he will shower with it. And we will not show you even the da'if one. Let's see here. Let's go straight. Here we go. On the night of the jinn, the Messenger of Allah said to him, do you have water for ablution? He said, no, I have nothing but nabid. Do you see it?
No, I think wait.
I have nothing but nabid in a vessel. He said, good date, a pure water.
Wait, let me read.
I.e. there's no harm in mixing too.
On the night of the jinn, the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said to him, do you have water for ablution? He said, no, I have nothing but some nabit in a vessel. He said, good dates and pure water. Wait, there is no harm from the mixing of the two. So he performed ablution with it. Okay.
So?
You know, my prophet is approving that, right?
What?
My prophet is saying it's pure water, good dates.
What he's saying, it's made from what? It's a pure water and made from the mixing of the water and
he said good dates.
no, actually there's no mixing here. See, he says nabid. Nabid, simply, when you make it, you bring the fruit and you cover it, and I think they add a little bit of water with it, and then after they cover it, the bacteria will start the same as they do make wine these days, you know, not a big difference. The heat will make it active, and then alcohol will, you know, will come to existence.
Can I ask you a question? You know, I read it in the Quran. It says that you know, you Jews and Christians find it written that my prophet's companions were mentioned in the Bible, something, right? You should,
for sure is mentioned in the Bible because they are child molester. For sure, the Bible will mention them. Yeah, the companion of the prophet mentioned in the Bible too. Yeah, not only the prophet now we have Mickey Mouse is there too. Yeah, you know, you Muslims are very weird. I mean, we have a sick, stupid idiot. You want to put him everywhere. Zakir Naik, he found Muhammad in the Hindu scriptures. Didat, he found him in the Old Testament. You found the companion of Muhammad in the Bible. But don't you think this is stupid? How the Bible will write about the companion of Muhammad if the Bible came long before it? Are they important, the companion of Prophet? Like who? Who is the companion of Umar?
No, I think Allah describes them like an example, how it is mentioned in the Bible, something. I read it, but Allah gave an example of how companions are mentioned in the Bible. So So I really wish that the Bible that Allah is talking about existed,
I see, I see, I see. Well, you know, the Muslim, they can find anything they want. Muhammad, I found him in cartoon too. I found him in Mickey Mouse. I found him in zucchini. Muslims, they find everything. They look at the cloud, they see Allah. They look at the open watermelon, they say the name of Allah or Muhammad. They found Muhammad everywhere. What we can do? So now you call me, what you want to say to me? This all what you want to say? You are making us asleep. Do you have something to us to say to us about your religion?
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
Is the story of angels is same in the Bible? Like when they said, "Oh Allah, why are you creating Adam? Don't you know he will cause a lot of mischief
No.
in the land?" Okay.
Muhammad, he just took one statement where God, he taught Adam all things. And Muhammad, he taught him all the names, and then he asked the angels. So Muhammad, he have his own bacteria. He's making his own alcohol, as usual.
And I saw your thumbnail. You said 10 interesting facts of Ram. So I wanted to know what you were mentioning about him.
I did not say anything about 10 facts about it. The Quran, there's no fact about it because the Quran isn't a fact. There's not a single thing in the Quran can be a fact. Not a single page. What fact? You know, when your God Allah, he promised you endless penis, is that a fact? When the Quran, we do not even know who wrote the Quran. Who is the one who's talking in this Quran? Who is the one who brought the messages to Muhammad? Who is the witnesses? Nobody. So when a Muslim he speak about a fact, there's no fact. It is a fact.
Yes, there are many facts in the Quran.
Okay, like what? Give me one.
Like every soul shall taste death.
Everyone? What?
Every soul shall taste death. That is a fact.
Every soul shall taste this. Is that something new? I mean, this your Quran brought something like don't all people knows that everybody would die?
And also
And hold
the
on.
surah.
If everybody is going to taste death, did Jesus taste death?
He will taste death when he will come back.
Okay, where it says he will come back and he will die?
My prophet said that.
Where it says that?
In the Hadith, you want
So
me
your
to?
prophet, he said that your God did not say that?
Of course, Allah explained that to my prophet.
Where Allah explained? If your prophet he receive explanation, is going to be Quran.
That and like other knowledge of.
How he receive it? Did your God Allah send him different book?
Like you see Hadith al-Qudsi, right?
Even if it's Hadith Qudsi, what Hadith Qudsi mean? Tell us.
I mean, my understanding is that is part of knowledge that Allah sends down. That is not part of Quran.
But it is holy, right?
Yes, it is very holy.
So you just admitted that the Quran is not complete because if it is, if there is a holy hadith, that means it's equal to the Quran. And why is it in the Quran?
Because these are like direct messages which Allah told to my
Muhammad,
prophet.
he never spoke to his God. Show me where it says Muhammad ever spoke to Allah.
Didn't my prophet spoke to Allah when he went to 7 heavens?
Show me where it says he spoke to them.
On Sidratul Muntaha.
Well, I want to see how he spoke to him. Where? When he went to Sidratul Muntaha, he did not talk to him. Did he? So
like
if Muhammad he talked to him, that's mean why you Muslim call Musa's Kalimullah, the one who spoke to Allah? That's mean Muhammad is Kalimullah too. Where it says he spoke to him.
Like then who gave him that 50 prayers? How did he receive?
You tell me. I don't know. Stupid religion. Muhammad never spoke to Allah. Are you saying that Muhammad he heard the voice of Allah?
I mean, I think he was talking on Sidratul Muntaha with Allah.
Look here, this hadith he says, it says, so he revealed to him, to his whispers, whatever he revealed. What his whisper, whatever he revealed. Did Allah whisper to Muhammad?
Indeed, he saw him at a second and near Sidratul Muntaha, so he revealed to his for whatever he revealed was a distance of 2 ball lengths or less that the Prophet ﷺ saw him. Is this about Gabriel? Like,
You see, you Muslims are very weird. You are the one who said to me fact, right? And now you are confused. You yourself, you do not know who's talking. Remember, you are the one who said to me facts. Allah, He gave him. Now you are saying, is that Jibreel? Do you see how
no,
the
no.
fact? Do you see? Okay,
Okay.
let me ask you. Just make it simple. Is it a fact that Muhammad he went to heaven? Does anyone saw him going to heaven?
No.
Okay, so how is that a fact?
Because
There's anyone saw Muhammad receiving verses?
yes, my Aisha Salamullahi alaiha
Give
used
me
to see
the this is a lie. Show me where Aisha she said she saw Muhammad when he was receiving verses.
she used to see the extensive sweat on my Prophet when
So
he
what
used
if
to.
so if your prophet is farting, that is a revelation? Revelation according to you Muslims, a man he come to him is Jibreel, not he Muhammad he sweat.
On when it was revealed to him, he like Gabriel used to reveal it to him, so he used to memorize it
Yeah,
and
but
he used
Jibreel
to get.
appear in the front of him, right? So how Aisha she did not see Jibreel, Muhammad he see Jibreel. And why he sweat anyway? Not only he sweat, he snore. Not only he snore, he have muscles problem. He starts screaming. Your prophet actually he receives Quran as a sound of a bell. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so why Allah giving him sound of a bell?
Like he can hear it, like a sound of bell. Only he can hear it.
No, this is not the question. Why Allah giving him Quran as a sound of a bell?
I don't know. Like that's Allah's choice.
Did Allah give Muhammad Arabic Quran or give him music?
Look, I don't know why that sound
Okay,
was.
you are the one who mentioned fact. Let us see the fact. As long your prophet he says that angels will never enter a house, have a sound of a bell. So how Allah sending an angel speaking to him in a sound of a bell? Angels hate bells, as you see. This is the hadith. Angels will never enter a house which there is a small bell. Your God Allah, his angels have phobia from the Christian bell. So how he have a phobia from bell and he will never enter a house, have a bell, and then your prophet receive Quran as a sound of a bell. And then how the Quran and the sound of a bell became Arabic? Did Muhammad he took it to translator? Your prophet says the bell is a musical instrument of Satan. So who is the one who do play with bell, make sound of a bell? Shaitan. So your prophet received Shaitan, not Muhammad, not God. Because the musical instrument of Satan is the bell. Read it in front of you.
Yeah. Angels do not accompany. Okay, yeah, the bell is the musical instrument.
Okay, so why your God he sending Muhammad musical instrument of Shaitan? And this is the hadith. The divine, the inspiration is the hardest on him. Okay, what happened? The angel come to me in the shape of a man. Okay, what he do? The angels sometimes come to me with a voice which resemble the sound of a ringing bell. So how the bell is an instrument of Shaitan, and then obviously Muhammad was receiving satanic verses.
You told me to that prove that he went to heaven, right?
You want to go back now to jump? Focus with me here. Guys, do you want to prove that he went to heaven? Do you have a proof? Give me the proof. Listen to this idiot. He have a proof now. Okay, give us the proof.
When he came back, the kuffar were making fun of him.
Yeah.
And they were saying, "Okay, if you are truthful, tell me how Masjid Al-Aqsa looks like."
There was no Aqsa, and people they left Islam. Read the interpretation. Many people left Islam when he started talking. They left
So
Islam.
he got
They left
what?
Islam. The Muslim, they left Islam. When he starts saying what he is saying, they left Islam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Secondly, Muhammad, he used to go to Bilad al-Sham in a trade, right? He used to work for Khadija all his life.
Mm.
So he go there. If he did not go to the city of Jerusalem, he made many people describe it for him. Do I need to go to Indonesia to know that Indonesia have beautiful beaches? Describe for me
Oh,
Indonesia. There's beautiful beaches there. Oh, okay. What about Indonesian people? Oh, they are, you know, they are Asian. Okay. Okay. Describe for me how Asian look like. I will tell you. Well, Asian look like Asian. This is the proof you have for me.
in the
Let me ask
Hadith,
you. Hold on. Just to show everybody how stupid what you said. When Muhammad he went to seven heaven, is it true that he ride a donkey?
yeah, mule.
Okay, how he ride a mule, and the distance from earth to heaven, according to the Quran, it take 1,000 years just to go, and this is for the
Mm.
angels.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm asking
Did
you, if
did you finish?
if the angels will take 1,000 years just to go, which means to go back 2,000 years.
That's the miracle, but it
What
took just
miracle? This is the
seconds from
maximum
up.
speed because you have an angel with him. And you Muslim, you have articles about it saying that the angels of Allah is made from light, and then they calculate the light and they come with miracle, which is fiction. Read with me carefully. The angels of Allah, they are in control. It takes them 1,000 years of our time just to go. So Angel Jibreel is riding with Muhammad. So Jibreel cannot pass the 1,000 year time zone. How
Oh, then
Jibreel went with
according to
Muhammad?
you,
Huh?
then how did Gabriel came to the earth so many times? How did he came?
Exactly. That another stupid fact. If it's going to take him 1,000 years just to go, and then 1,000 years to come back, then how he was coming up and down every day?
That's why I think for Gabriel,
Mhm.
I think he can go like very fast.
Oh, okay. So Gabriel is very fast. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
he has
But
to
this is the one
deliver.
in charge. This is the one in charge. This verse is about Jibreel.
Okay, wait, let me read it. He arranges a fare from the heavens to the earth, then it will go up to him on in one day. Oh, this is something else though.
Ah, this is something else. Well, something else. What this one?
Like this is talking about like 1,000 years. Like same in the Bible it says, right? In God's one day is 1,000 years something.
Muhammad is taking stating a verse from the Bible. You are right, but that Muhammad he changed it. Now it doesn't make the same because when the Bible speak about one day for God is like 1,000 year for time, the Bible is not saying really it's 1,000 year. It's saying time mean nothing for God. For you it's so slow. For him it's nothing. Here it is literally 1,000 year because this is how they manage the earth for him. His managers, the angels, starting with Jibreel. He's the one who keep coming up and down. He's in charge.
I think it's how you described it, you know. I think you described it perfectly.
Hmm.
Like in the Bible as well. I think that's how it is in
No,
the
no,
Quran.
because here he arranges every affair from the heaven and to the earth. Then its affair will go up to him. Do you see? This is not just about timing. This is about timing and distance. And that will measure speed at the end. Because in order to get a speed, you need time and distance, and then we can find the speed. Same, we can find any of them if we have to. So if we have the distance and we don't have the time, we have the speed, we can find what is the time. Very simple math. So here he's talking about going up to him. So they are moving from point A to point B. It takes them 1,000 years. From where? From the earth. To where?
Mm.
To the heaven. How Muhammad he went there in a few hours and come back.
And
Mm.
okay, I will ask this too. I wrote this down.
Yeah, you will ask this to another one. And then let us see. When your prophet he arrived to the Kaaba, sorry, to the Surah Al-Muntaha, before he arrived, the angels they ask Jibreel who is this, correct?
I cannot hear you. Can you repeat that?
The angels, when Jibril he came with Muhammad in the top of that flying donkey, they asked him, who is
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
He said Jibril.
yeah.
Why the angels do not know who is behind the door?
I think that is a protection, because jinns try to hear stuff, so the gate
Okay.
of heaven is
No,
closed
that is false, because according to Quran, the genie cannot go to that point, because Allah will shoot their ass when they are going up in the sky. They will not arrive
with,
to the door.
with meteoroids.
Huh?
Like Muslims say meteoroids are mentioned in the Quran.
Abdul, here it says that when a genie he tried to steal information from your God Allah, which is very funny, Allah will shoot his ass. And the Muslim, they made those verses based on their deception that this is about the atmosphere. So they say that we made the sky a protected roof, but they will not recite the rest of the verses. The protected roof is about if a genie or a shaitan he tried to go out of the earth, Allah will shoot his ass. So shaitan will not go to that door. He will never even reach that door. And here we need to ask ourselves too, how shaitan he can even spy at Allah? Let us say shaitan he went up. I mean, is that how stupid Allah is? Anybody can spy at him? What do you mean shaitan he can spy at him? You have a bad security, so we have to close the door. Remember, you are the one who said to me there's many facts in Islam. Is that a fact? That if somebody tried to go out of the space, there's a space, Allah will shoot him by a fire? Is that a fact?
I said to you there are many facts in the Quran, but you didn't let me finish and you went to
No,
something.
you are the one who mentioned fact. I'm asking you, is that a fact? If somebody go out of the earth, go into the sky, Allah will shoot him. Is that a fact?
Yeah, I think that's a fact.
So what is those spaceship they are going now? Even it's not like they go just for fun these days. So what is this? We have even spaceship in the space 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. International spaceship. How come Allah did not shoot it?
Because you see, there is a difference. We cannot see angels or
Abdul,
Satan.
forget about the angels. Stop being stupid. I'm asking you. According to your Quran, Allah he made the sky protected roof. How he do that? And he challenged the human and the genie to go out of the sky. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. He said, "O ma'shar al-jinni wal-ins, O people, the kind of human and kind of the genie." Okay, so now try to go out of the zone of the earth, and you cannot. And if you try, Allah will shoot you. He challenged them, and nobody can go except the one who have a permission. Who is the one who have permission? The angels. So Allah he challenged everybody. Can you go? We have somebody saying his name is Millati Ibrahim Hanifa. Even your name is stupid, because the word Hanif in Aramaic mean kafir, mean pagan. So when the Muslim they say we are Hanif, because they are funny people copying without knowing. Hanif is not a believer in God. Hanif is somebody, or the true God. Hanif is somebody, is a mushrik, is a pagan.
Oh, so Allah called Abraham.
I'm not talking to you. Shut up now. You focus here. I'm talking to the idiot there. You focus here with this one. Can a human being go out of the zone of the earth or not?
Beyond the zones of heaven and the earth and pass, but you will never be able to pass except with authority.
Aha. And who is the authority? The angels and Prophet Muhammad and Isa. Only.
And whoever Allah wills.
Yeah, Allah never. He challenged all mankind. That's it. It's already. Go read the interpretation. He challenged all mankind. Nobody can go. And then he says, if you try, Allah will shoot you both with the flames of fire. Do you see it?
Wait, it takes time.
Now we go to the idiot who is saying that this is a bad argument. When a Muslim he call himself Hanif, he is calling himself Mushrik. Ibrahim is not a Hanif, because if he's a Hanif, that means he don't believe in the God of the Jews. He believe in the God of the Aramaic. Then this is why the word Hanif is the one who is believing not in the true God. The stupid Muhammad, he told them, I am a Hanif. Why? Because the kuffar, that is say the enemy of Abraham, they were saying he is a Hanif, which means for them he's a kafir. You see the stupid Muhammad? They were saying to Ibrahim, he's a kafir. Muhammad, he like it. He do not know what the word mean. He says Abraham was a kafir. It's like a Muslim now. It's like Muslims now speaking to me in Arabic. They says Chritian Prince is kafir. Then a guy who do not like this guy who's talking to me now, he don't know what kafir mean. So he say Chritian Prince was kafir. Or let us say this guy, he heard the Arab saying to Muhammad, you are a kafir. He heard it. He said, okay, Muhammad was a kafir. Dummy. So, and look what he says. Actually sitting here genuinely making a dumb argument. What a dumb argument. What kind of God? He says, if you try to go out of the earth, I will shoot you, and we are already in the space. Go and read the interpretation and laugh. Nobody can go except the prophets and the angels, and not only the prophet, the prophet which Allah only allowed. Isn't this a proof that Allah is a fraud? When Muhammad he says that Shaitan he tried to spy at him, what does that mean? Shaitan is spying at Allah? Where Shaitan he live? Abdul with me online Skype. Where Shaitan he live?
Shaitan lives in your mind.
Where Shaitan he live? Where Shaitan he live?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So how he can spy at Allah? Is he in heaven?
He can go over there, but no, but Allah will
hold
punish
on.
him.
How he can go over there and Allah he order him to go down? Are you saying to me when Allah he says to him get down, his word is useless? I can just go against it?
Wait, where did Allah said get down? Show me.
Isn't it Allah he order him and Adam to go down? اهبطوا منها جميعا, chapter 2 verse number 36, chapter 2 verse number 38. Oh, it's all over.
But you know,
chapter 7 verse number 13, chapter 7 verse 24. What's wrong with this religion? Chapter 20 verse 123. So Allah he orders Shaitan to get down, and Shaitan still he can go up. So are you saying now I can go back to heaven even though Allah he ordered Adam to get out?
No. Like Shaitan, what he can do, he can just go until the gate now, but he will be shot with missiles of Allah.
Okay, missiles, Star War. Let us assume that, but Allah he told him go down, so how he can go up? That's mean he can go against Allah order. And to Muslim you say if Allah wants something, he say be is going to be. Here we go. He said to him get down. How come he's up?
Then the Shaitan made them sleep and got them out.
Did he order him to go down into the earth specifically? Did he say go down to the earth?
Okay, down all with the when it says get you down, is Allah telling Adam and Satan?
He said to him, get you down, both of them, Adam, Eve, and Shaitan, between you, enmity, and yourself, on the earth. So Shaitan, he mislead them. Then Allah, he said, get down. He said to them all, get down all of you. To where? To the earth. So how Allah He orders Shaitan to get down to the earth, and then Shaitan still can go up?
Uh, uh, he tries to, but I don't think he
What
can.
do you mean try to? You just said he arrived to the first gate. That's not trying. He arrived already there. There's 5
Okay,
centimeters between him and going inside. This is heaven.
then
This is not in the earth no more.
then I think I'm wrong.
Hmm.
And
Secondly, when the angels they saw Jibril, and you said because there is a security, uh,
mm,
so the doors work against the angels too. Those doors. Jibril don't have a key.
yeah, he has to ask angels to open the door.
Okay. So when he asked the angels to open the door, why they said who is there? Can the angels fly and see from the top of the wall?
That gate, that is a very security,
Ah, that's very
very
security.
gate. Yeah,
Aha.
nobody can see
Yeah.
through. You
So
see that?
okay. So the gate is very security. Cannot they make a hole in it so they can look with the eye?
Nah, nah, that kind of stuff.
They
Nah.
don't have it. They are stupid. They don't know how to do that. Okay. So is it usual, like supposedly when somebody come to the door, like is that usual that there is somebody passing by there every day? I mean, who can go to that door? Is that like normal? Somebody walk by, knock at the door, the angels they say, who is this? Maybe this is a delivery from Amazon. I mean, who's going to be there anyway?
Yeah, angels will be there because we have multiple hadiths that angels come down
Yeah.
to the earth.
Okay. Okay, I will go with you. The angels, they cannot know who is behind the wall because it's a very good security, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, how they knew that there is somebody with him? They did not look yet.
Maybe my prophet was talking to Gabriel and they heard him.
Oh, so Jibril and Muhammad, they were talking and they heard them before, right?
No, no. After my Gabriel said, I'm Gabriel,
Uh-huh.
maybe my prophet talked to Gabriel and they knew that Gabriel had somebody.
Ah, okay. And your prophet was talking and now they knew that there is somebody.
And right
And then,
that
okay, hold on. Jibril, he said, I am Jibril. What is the proof that he is Jibril? What if he's not? What kind of angel? They open the door. You said this is very good security.
yeah,
Okay. And you said that maybe they heard your prophet, but did your Jibril, he said, open the door?
yeah.
Okay. They don't know the voice of Jibril? The angels, when they said to them, open the doors, the angels, they never heard his voice before?
Look, new angels are created every day by Allah.
This is not the question. This is Jibril. This is the most important angel for Allah, supposed in Islam. So this is Jibril saying to them, open the gate. How and why they need to know who is this? Didn't they hear his voice? Is that like a normal voice like everybody?
Maybe they don't know Gabriel.
So how he came out? And this is their captain. This is the boss.
Or maybe, Allah told them to ask. Allah gave them that rule that they have to follow.
Okay, guys, Allah, he told them to ask, no problem. But Jibril, he said to them, open the door. Why he did not say, I am Jibril, open the door? Why he said, open the door?
Obviously, I cannot answer you.
Obviously, I thought you are the one who called me to get me busted. Let us continue then. Jibril now, he said, open the door. They asking him, who are you? They did not recognize his voice. Maybe because he have a flu, you never know. Or maybe have a corona, you never know. Maybe he drank so much coffee, you never know. We will let it go. But Jibril, who is in the front of the front door, and now he's asking the door to be open, and they ask him, who is with you? They said, Muhammad. How they knew who is this guy, Muhammad? Who is Muhammad?
Everybody knows who he is.
So they do not know who is Jibril, but they know who is Muhammad?
Muhammad meaning, I think they Muhammad, like they were told about him. Like I cannot tell you why they knew him or anything like that because
Uh-huh.
I don't know. That is the knowledge of unseen.
Oh, okay, unseen. Yeah. All right. All right. When your prophet he arrived, let us continue. So the first door opened, second door, third door, 10th door, whatever door. And then he opened to a tree. And this tree, each branch of it is like a 100-year travel. Is that correct?
Wait, let me read it where it said that.
Not here. I'm asking you, don't you know? It's 100-year travel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that.
Okay. And the leaves of this tree is made from gold and they look like the ears of elephants.
Okay.
Okay. Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Why gold? Is your God a gold worshipper? Why he's a tree? He's a tree where his house is, because he's a monkey, obviously. Why his tree is full of gold, and then the tree hang on it jewelries.
That's the beauty.
Okay, hold
Because
on. Don't you Muslim you say that the Christmas is pagan?
yeah,
Okay. Why Allah is decorating his tree?
that's how beautifully trees are made.
This is another
In,
question.
in
Why he is
India.
decorating his tree? For who? And what is the value of gold for him to decorate the tree? Is that a real tree or a fake tree? Plastic maybe.
That's a real tree.
Real tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whenever I say Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah lazim, I will get that too.
Like, say again what you say?
Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah lazim.
What does that mean? I mean, this is the most stupid thing ever. What is that?
Oh, you're telling praising God is stupid thing?
Praising God? You are praising the tree now. We're talking about the tree.
No, I said
I
when we
said.
praise Allah like this,
Yeah.
I think there is a hadith where my prophet said, whoever says Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah lazim, a dead palm tree will be planted in Jannah something.
Okay, so now I say that all the time. How many palm tree I will get? This is how stupid your prophet is. Your prophet, he says,
If I
the
say it
one,
million
your
times, I will
prophet, he
have
said, the
million
one who
trees.
says Subhanallah 100 times, he go to heaven. Is that true?
No, that's not true.
Okay, let's see. Just to show you
It
how stupid your
it
prophet
says
is.
it says
Shut
if
up.
we say that,
Shut up. Don't say it's not true. Never say to Christian Prince, it's not true. Here we go. Tons of things like this. Here we go. I seek forgiveness for Allah. Repent to him. If he recite it 100 times in Arabic a day, he will go to heaven. Read. All of his garbage. Just saying 100 times.
that does not mean Jannah is not this easy, okay?
This is easy. Here we go. Look, it says if you say Subhanallah, Walhamdulillah, even if your sin is more than the foam of the oceans, all your sin is gone. Read it.
Yeah, those are minor sins.
It doesn't. What sin? It says all your sin. What minor sin? It says if you say that 100 times, all your sin will be forgiven, even if it is equal to the ocean foam.
Okay, so how will you explain that other hadith in which my prophet
My
says,
friend,
you,
your prophet is a stupid. How in the world, if somebody say this 100 times, he will go to heaven, even his sin is like the foam of the ocean.
my prophet said, whoever contains himself, whoever does not do major sins, from Friday to Friday his sins are forgiven. From
Your prophet,
prayer
he
to
keeps saying poo-poo. All of this is poo-poo because this is a contradiction. What Friday to Friday? This is stupid. The guy he just told you, even if your sin like the foam of the ocean, just say this sentence 100 times. Are you blind? This is why you
the
Muslim, you commit sin as you wish, because you just go and say, either you kiss the black stone. If you touch the black stone, it erases your sin. If you say Alhamdulillah 100 times, your sin is forgiven. I mean, it's a joke.
And can you show me that verse in the Quran about Ibrahim was called Hanifa?
You're a prophet because you do not know what Hanif is. Just to show you how stupid the one who made the Quran. Read this one with me and try not to laugh. Let's see this one. Read this verse with me and tell me that your prophet is not stupid.
Or say you that Ibrahim, Ismail, Ishaq, Yaqub, and Al-Asba, is it Al-Asba?
Yeah, the 12 tribes. Yeah, Asbat.
Were Jews or Christians? Say, do you
So,
know better
so,
or does
so
Allah?
Jacob is not a Jew. Isaac is not a Jew. Even their children are not Jews. Your God saying, heh, heh, are they Jews? Ha ha! He got them busted. Have you ever heard of a stupid God who do not know that those are the Jews? So if Jacob and Isaac are not Jews and the 12 sons of Jacob are not Jews, so what are they, Hindu? When you're a stupid prophet, he keep calling them the children of Israel. Who is Israel?
Where is the word Hanifa in this?
This is not in Hanif. Focus on me now. Just to show you how stupid your God is. Your God claiming he's challenging them. Are you saying that Ibrahim, how Ibrahim will be a Jew anyway? That's stupid. This is really stupid. Secondly, he continues saying, Isaac and Jacob and their children are Jews or Christians? Have you ever heard of a stupid God? You do not know who is the Jews? So in Arabic, by the way, it says Yahud, not Jews. Yahud. You know, this is how stupid this God is. So he do not know why Jacob, his name became Israel. He do not know that his children are children of Israel. He do not know that the children of Israel are Jews. And he is saying, are you saying that Isaac and Jacob and the 12 are Jews? If you go to the books of the Jews, right away they will say to you that Isaac is the firstborn Jew. This is their books. I'm not the rabbi. And Jacob is Israel. And those are his children. So if those children are not the Jews, so who are the Jews? Your God is a shish kebab. He have no idea what he's talking about. Are you there?
Yeah. Can you go to that other verse
What other verse?
about Hanifa?
Hey, he's stuck with Hanif. Okay. Here we go. Hanif is not an Arabic word. This is why the Muslims are, they thought it is something else. All those verses speak about Abraham The sect of Ibrahim is Hanif. Ibrahim, he was not a Jew, neither a Christian, but he was a Hanif. How stupid is that? All right, let us see. Let us see here. Here it says, say Muhammad, truly my Lord has guided me to the straight path, right religion, religion of Ibrahim, Hanif, i.e. the true Islamic monotheism. Do you agree with that?
Wait, please, let me see. Okay. Say, O Muhammad, truly my Lord has guided me to a straight path, a right religion, the religion of Abraham, Hanifa, to believe in one God, to worship one God, and he was. Oh, Hanifa means, you said it means disbeliever?
He is a disbeliever, he's a kafir. He is the one, you know, the same as the word kafir, literally, you know.
So,
Pagan. You
in
know,
the,
he's a pagan for the religion. Let us say, Abraham, he was worshipping stars according to Quran, correct?
he was worshipping stars?
Stars, the moons. This guy, he worship everything in his way. Don't you know?
No, I don't know.
Okay, this is the Hanif. So
Okay.
Abraham, in a certain time, he was a pagan. He was a Hanif.
Wait, but Allah in that same words, didn't he say Wakana minal mushrikin something? Wakana.
It says here, read carefully, that when he saw the night, when the night came, he saw a planet. He said, "This is my God." He worshipped him. And then he saw the moon rising. He said, "This is my God," and he worshipped him. Then he saw the sun. When he saw the sun, he liked it more. He said, "This is my God. This is my Akbar." Akbar is the sun, the God of, you know, the moon God is Allah. Akbar is the sun God. Allahu Akbar, Muhammad merging two gods to be one. And then after that, Abraham, when those disappear, he don't like it, which is very stupid idea. I mean, so you worship them, and then you dislike worshiping them because they disappear. Well, Allah never appeared to him anyway, according to the Quran. Did Allah appear to Abraham?
No.
Okay, so if Abraham, he will not worship the one who disappear. Well, how he will worship Allah? How he knew about Allah? Do you know?
How?
You tell me. I'm asking you. You are the Muslim.
Because I think he received wahi.
What do you mean receive wahi? Here we go. He was worshiping stars. Suddenly, he said, "Okay, you know what? I am Hanif." Do you see it? Between two brackets, they say Islamic monotheism. Liars. What does have to do? Why you are putting bracket there? It says, "I am Hanif."
Wait, I don't see it yet. Verily, I have turned my face towards him who has created the heavens and the earth, Hanifa, that is worshipping none but him, and I am not al mushrikun. Does it say in the Arabic that he said, I am not of al mushrikun?
Yeah, he's not.
Wa ma kana min al mushrikin?
Yeah, he says that. Yeah.
Even Allah said it, right, about
Yeah, but
Abraham?
hold on. You see here, just to show you how stupid this book is. Who is the one who's talking here?
Abraham.
Abraham. Who is the one who made the Quran?
Who revealed the Quran?
No,
Allah.
who is the one who made the Quran?
What do you mean by made? Like who wrote it down?
Okay, isn't it you Muslim? You say the Quran is the word of Allah.
Yes.
But this is the word of Ibrahim.
So Allah is telling what Abraham said.
Okay, so this is not the word of Allah.
Allah is giving his message. Um,
This is not the question. Who is talking here? You said Ibrahim. So
yes,
how the Quran, how you Muslim, you say this, the Quran is the word of Allah. That's a lie. And when you Muslim, you say nobody can make Quran like the Quran of Allah. Well, isn't it Ibrahim? He made Quran already. Isn't it this is Quran? Is this Quran or not? The verse we are reading.
yes, these
Okay,
are
who is the one who's talking?
Abraham.
Okay, just to make it simple for you. When Sulaiman he saw the ant, and the ant she said,
Yeah,
who is
Suleiman
talking, Allah or the ant?
and
Okay, even ants can make Quran.
no, that's not the point.
What do you mean? What's the
Allah,
point?
okay,
I
wait.
just ask you, who is the one who is talking? You said the ant, but is that verse is a Quran?
Yeah, Allah took that and added in the Quran.
Okay, so Allah is copying Quran of the ant, and He is putting it in His book. So Allah is a fraud. Allah is not making His own book. This is the ant making Quran. Allah take her words and He put it in His book, and then He says, who can make book like this?
Allah is doing that because to guide humanity, to guide people like
My
you.
friend, the one who's guiding humanity is the ant now. Is that Quran or not?
If there is something good that Allah found in the ant,
This is not the question. You Muslim, you say Quran is perfect. Nobody can make Quran like the Quran. And now we find that Allah is copying an ant.
okay,
Even ants make Quran. So look what happened. The Quran is the book of Allah. We ask the Muslim, is it a fact? They say it's a fact. Then the second we start checking, we find that the Quran is not the word of Allah. It's the word of the ants, and the word of the cockroaches, and the word of the spider, and the word of the chair, and the word of the tree, and the word of Jibreel, and the word of Sulaiman, and the word of Dawood, and I mean the word of everybody except Allah. Here we go. Here we have a chicken. Here we have Sulaiman speaking, and then Sulaiman he went to see the chickens. He did not find the chickens. He said, "Where is the chicken? If he is not there, I'm going to make him barbecue." The chicken is back, and he said,
no, that is a
"Hold on,
bird.
hold on. Who is the one talking here?" Verse number 23.
Wait. Yeah, this is the bird that used to give news to my prophet Solomon.
He given news. He's a spy. Yeah, CIA. So who is talking here? Allah or the bird?
The bird.
Okay. So who is making this chapter? Allah or the Sulaiman and the ant and the bird and the chicken and the Afrit, etc.
Look, Allah chooses whatever He wants to choose to be in the Quran. Then it becomes the Quran.
So Allah He chose what He liked to be in the Quran, and then it become a Quran. Okay, I want to ask you something very easy. If you look with me here, it says as an example, لا يهتدون. So the last letter is in. The verse after it, the last letter is in. All right. Who is the one who is making them end with in? Is that the ant? Is that Sulaiman? Is that the chicken?
Wait, let me see which one you're talking about.
There's somebody trying to make a rap song, which is funny and stupid, and he is trying to make the last word fit with the last word before it. So لا يهتدون. ما تعلنوا نون.
What does the last noon
Okay,
mean?
now this is another question. Who is the one who is making it like that? Allah or the bird?
Uh, I mean, it's for me like it's hard to explain, you know.
It's hard, yeah. I mean, this is the hard part now. You guys, the ant speaking, he can explain it easy. And Sulaiman, he heard the ant, it's very easy to explain too. And Sulaiman, he checked the chicken, it's easy. And Sulaiman, he have his army 3,500 mile long, it's easy. But this one is hard. This one is the hard part.
I'm sure knowledgeable Muslims can answer you like.
Okay, let me hang up on you so a knowledgeable Muslim, he can call us.
Okay, let's see.
Mayday, Mayday, we need a knowledgeable Muslim. Actually, there is somebody trying to call us, a Muslim, I guess. Let us see. Maybe ultimate fart. This guy, he's trying to get back my fingerprints. Go ahead. Ultimate fart.
You know that.
Yeah, see? I know it's ultimate fart. This person, he feel like he been raped and he don't know what to do. I did not rape you. I just made you shish kebab. Coward. Hello?
Hello, hello?
Yes, my friend, you are live on here. You are a Muslim, right?
Yes, are you live?
Yeah.
How are you doing, man?
I'm fine. I don't know if you hear us, what we were talking about.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, we were talking about who is the one who made the Quran.
Who made it? It's the eternal word of God.
Okay, so if we go as an example, chapter 27.
One sec though, before we start, I need to grab my charger. My phone's about to die, so just give me 1 minute, inshallah.
All right.
Okay.
He's getting his charger, so we hope it will not take him long.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead. First, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm just a Muslim guy.
Okay, a Muslim guy. Do you have good knowledge in Islam, or you are just an average person?
No, I'm just an Arabic layman.
You speak Arabic?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
All right. So we were talking about that will help us a lot. We ask you who is the one who brought the Quran? Who is the one who's speaking in the Quran?
It's Allah's word, so Allah speaking it, and
okay,
it says
it's Allah's words. But the chapters in front of us says not true. Chapter 27 as an example. Chapter 27 as an example.
Which ayah?
Chapter 27, the chapter of An-Naml, verse number 18 says that when he came to the valley of the ants, one of the ants said, "O ants, enter your dwelling." Who is talking here, Allah or the ant?
Allah is quoting the ant.
Okay, so Allah quoting the ant.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Quran is not the word of Allah.
No, Allah said this.
Is a quote made by Allah.
No, so I'll explain to you, right? So the first thing we need to establish, Surah At-Tawbah, Ayah 6 says, وَإِذْ أَحَدٍ مِّنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ اسْتَجَارَكَ فَأَجِرْهُ حَتَّى يَسْمَعَ كَلَامُ اللَّهِ.
Oh, okay.
Right?
All right.
So in Surah At-Tawbah here, it's making it clear that the Quran is Kalam Allah and it can be heard. Okay.
Right. My friend.
So here,
but this is will not change anything. The ant there. You are the one who just said to me
uh-huh.
that Kalamullah is not in that verse. It was the ant talking.
Yeah, Allah is quoting the ant. Allah said that too.
Okay. So when Allah is quoting the ant, how the ant was able to make Quran?
I'll give you an example, right?
Yeah.
If you say, my name is Chritian Prince, and then I say, he said his name is Chritian Prince, I said what you said.
Okay.
Even though I'm quoting you, I still said those words.
All right. But who is the one who is making those words? Is that Allah or the ant?
Allah is the one saying it, and he's quoting the ant who said it.
Okay, you just repeat saying quoting the ants. So
yeah.
Allah himself, he when the Muslim they say to us, who can make Quran like the Quran of Allah, they are not being truthful with us, because as you see, ant is making Quran.
Are you what?
Ant is making Quran.
Are you saying, just so I make sure I understand, in the Quran it says, وَإِذٍ كُنْتُمْ فِي رَيْبٍ مِمَّا نَزَّلْنَاهُ لِعَبْدِنَا فَأْتُوا بِسُورَةٍ مِّن مِثْلِهَا.
Yeah.
You're trying to say this.
Read the verse, by the way. You're reading the verse wrong. But anyway,
I'm reading off memory, but if I said it wrong, may Allah forgive me. But
No
it's just
problem.
off memory. So, but this ayah, right?
Yeah.
Are you trying to equate it for the fact that Allah's quoting the ant, or Allah quotes the jinn, or Allah quotes Dhul Qarnayn, or Allah quotes other people, and saying because Allah said that?
So
actually,
if I start a book, if I write a book, and I start quoting the conversation between me and you, still this is my book. All of it.
Okay.
Right? No,
yeah.
That's not true. Because if the whole conversation here is between the ant and Sulaiman and the bird and the Afrit, well, where is the word of Allah? Here we go, read with me. And then it says, وَتَفَقَّدَ الطَّيْرَانِ فَقَالَ مَا لِي أَرَى الْهُدْ. He looked at the birds. He did not find the bird. Who is talking there? Sulaiman. Then continue saying, and then I will make him barbecue if he did not give me a clear reason. And then he continue. And then he says, and then the bird he came. And the bird he said. So until now, we don't see Allah talking. This is just a bird and Sulaiman and ant. And then he found next to them, and I find next to her, and she said, and he said, what is Allah?
Okay, so this is Allah quoting them, and this came before the birds came into existence, because we believe the Quran is eternal. So Allah actually, He said this before they said this, right? So your whole argument falls apart when you
hold on, guys. Did you hear this? Allah saying this before the bird says this.
Of course, the Quran is eternal.
Okay, so the Quran.
Does Allah not have knowledge of the future?
So when somebody in the Quran speak, it was not his decision, it was the decision of Allah.
No, this has to do with the qada and qadr of Allah, right? I mean, you have the same concept in Christianity. If God knows something.
No, we don't. This is al-qadar.
Does God know the future?
Al-qada or al-qadar is not knowing the future, is deciding the future.
No, okay, I have a question for you, okay?
Yeah.
If what you're going to do tomorrow, does God know what it is?
But this has nothing to do with his decision about what
No, I will show you. I will. Does God know what you're going to do tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means can you change what God knows you're going to do?
I can change what I want to do.
No. Can you change what God knows you're going to do? That's my question.
Then God, He knows that I will change it.
No, but that means He knows the final answer, what you're going to do, and there's nothing you can do to change that, correct?
No, I can change always, and I can prove it to you.
No, can you change what Allah knows you're going to do?
Okay, let me give you an example. Let me give you, because you're a Muslim, I'm a Christian, so we have different understanding. If Allah, He decides somebody to die, can I change that?
No.
No way, right?
Yeah, same for you. You have to believe that.
Okay, so how, when Allah, He sent His angel to Moses did boxing to the angels, and He did not let him take his soul.
That's not what happened. Do you want me to explain the hadith for you?
Okay, here, go ahead.
Okay, so the angel came to Musa, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the angel it came in a human form, okay?
All right.
And the angel asked him if it could take his life. And Musa was confused. What's going on? Why this is human asking me that he's going to take my life? So he punched it in the face, okay? And then the angel went back to Allah. And Allah told him to go back again and ask him if he wants to give his life to Allah. So Musa was given the option. And the second time it came, then Musa said, yes, I will. So it wasn't an amr, first of all, it was a question. And second of all, this is a complete straw man. My question is, your belief...
Hold on, before you jump. First of all, where you get this, that Moses, he did just beat a human, and Moses, he thought this is a human. This is what he thought.
Okay.
He thought this is a human.
Yeah. Because Albani, if you read what Albani rahimahullah said about this hadith, he said back in those times, the angels would come in the form of a human. Okay.
So what?
And
okay, hold
pardon
on.
me?
But remember, who care about what form he will come? Let us say he will come in the form of a mosquito. I ask you, if Allah decide that you will die tomorrow, can I change that? You said no.
No, but Allah didn't decide that. Allah didn't decide Musa was going to die then.
No,
he didn't decide
the angel of death is not the one who decide the life, and the Quran confirmed that. It is Allah who decide your life.
Yes. Allah did not decide that Musa was going to die the first time. Allah didn't decide that.
Where do you get this from? Where do you get from? Where do you get this from? Isn't it
because Allah,
isn't it the end of life?
Are
you saying to me that the angel of death?
You're cutting me off.
Hold on.
You're not giving me a chance to talk.
This is absolutely false. Isn't it your prophet? He says that when you are before even you are born, Allah he sent an angel. He go inside the woman. He write his destiny. He write his privilege. He write his bad, his deed, his good deed, his bad deed, and he write his lifespan.
Yeah, and in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, God says, I knew you before you were even in your mother's womb.
Exactly.
Right?
So what? But this has nothing to do with this. Allah
okay,
here.
Wait, but you keep cutting me off, so you don't know.
Hold on.
You're cutting me off. I don't get to make...
This is about God knowledge. Here we are talking about destiny. So your God, here.
Destiny is connected with knowledge. No. I get. Why can't I speak?
Does the verse says? Does the hadith says that Allah he wrote for you your lifespan?
Can I speak? Yeah, it does say that in the Quran. But can I speak now?
So
can I explain?
When Allah he write the lifespan, can the angel broke that lifespan which is written by Allah?
Okay, you speak, and then when you're done, I'll speak. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. No, I'm asking you. Go ahead.
No. Okay, I'm gonna answer, and you won't interrupt me. You're not gonna interrupt.
Go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, the knowledge of Allah is connected to the destiny of the destiny, right? You can't say that we're speaking about the knowledge and not the destiny. You have to speak about the two at the same time. Okay? And the qadr of Allah is the same exact thing in the Bible. God knows the future, and there's nothing you can do to change God's knowledge of that future. If God knows you're going to die tomorrow, let's say you're going to die tomorrow, God knows that, and you can't change that. No matter what, God knows that's going to happen. We believe in the same thing.
No, you don't.
No, we do.
Because first of all, this has nothing to do with our topic. God knowledge have nothing to do. Where he go?